call myself world champion until I defend my belt. So this is extreme.
Is going to show myself that I do deserve to be in the spotlight.
I don't know her from a hole in the wall. I don't really care if she likes me or not. I wouldn't like me if
She has done it!
When I get in that cage, when that fight's there, that doesn't happen.
Wow, the powerbomb slam!
Then they lock me in a cage. I'm like, hey, look, it's another chick. Let me go get her.
Ronda doesn't.
I'm expecting the best version of her that's ever happened, and I'm going to be right out of the cage without everybody being shocked at what just happened.
And now, please welcome to the cage, the former
Kaufman completed 2 years at the University of Mike to be Strikeforce Women's Bantamweight Champion Davis, where she proved just what kind of striking prowess she
waste and the glory that goes with it. It's taken her almost 2 years, roughly 2 years to get back.
being not only a former champion and losing it, but being leapfrogged over by the
says that going into this fight, her emotions are no different than in any other more than just Ronda Rousey, and she looks forward, she says, to she has respect for Rousey and the fact that she's become a big, and she is set on taking the title back to her home.
The defending bantamweight women's champion of the world.
3 jobs just to make ends meet to becoming one of the hottest stars. 5 seconds, all 5 of them via her calling card.
But there's added pressure to having a title, and she has had animosity towards Sarah Kaufman. The combination of the two, we'll see.
More pressure can you get than fighting every other great fighter on the planet? They're confident, they're super talented.
Speaking of Diaz, the Diaz brothers, she's also conscripted the likes of Dutch boxer, kickboxer,
Woman.
For a much anticipated main event, the talk of the MMA numbers for tonight's championship main event. Rousey does have the 1-inch reach advantage. Kaufman to the results of our Facebook poll. Will the Rousey-Kaufman fight?
I think they're wrong, man. I think Kaufman's going to be in there.
Jimmy Lennon Jr. for the introductions of this, the main event.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and evening. We are sanctioned by the California State Athletic Commission. Right, fans, here we go with the main event of the evening. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and MMA, it's showtime! Corner, standing at 5 feet 5 inches, she weighed in at 131 loss with 10 big wins coming by way of Strikeforce Women's World Champion, Sarah. And her opponent across the cage, 55 pounds, with a storied background in judo, coming by way of first round submission, popular and undefeated Strikeforce Rousey, Herb Dean.
Touch gloves, make it official.
Bantamweight Championship scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Sarah Kaufman in the blue gloves, and Rousey comes out swinging.
That's the right.
She had her going one way and took her back the other. She does it to everybody. Changing the angle on the tug, changing the angle. But Kaufman being stubborn, coming back up to her knees, keeping her balance. Look at her roll.
Kaufman's lone loss came via, and it's 6 pro bouts, 6 first-round armbar.
Her potentially need to figure out. They better be able to stop it.
Sarah Kaufman early in round 1 with her signature.
Back and try to strike and look for range. She went right after her through the power and got into grappling. It's the end of the third. We're holding her biceps, but it's just a matter of time before it was going to get peeled open.
DeMars was the first American to win the world championships in judo. She to her legend.
Mom's dedication paying off.
And let's throw it up to time 54 seconds in round. She is the winner by way of submission,
Ronda Rousey, Strikeforce Women's Bantamweight Champion.
First of all, I need to send out a challenge to Miss Cyber. The champ now. The champ doesn't go to you. You come to the champ. Come down to 135 and let's settle.
Just Ronda Rousey is back. You had your game face on going into this fight.
I gotta thank Edmund, Leo, Manny, Goku, help everybody that I forgot. I'm sorry. I love you guys. I appreciate appreciate all the help.
Still under suspension, but even though you're the champion, you have her in your crosshairs. Take us to why do you think it into you when you were young, but it's so automatic for you?
Well, from sleep to do arm bars, you know, it's just the kind of things you think, oh, my parents.
All right, let's bring in the former Strikeforce Women's Bantamweight champion.
A great performance. I'm embarrassed by my performance. So I'm really disappointed. I really wanted to land some really good calls.
Bantamweight champion.